In 1983, a woman by the name of Bojan Edfors was hiking in the wilderness of Jämtland. With her expertise on flora and the surrounding area, she realized that there had to be a cave nearby. Since then, exploring and research has been ongoing, and by now over 6.5 kilometers have been found, which makes it the longest cave in Sweden by far. The exact length of the cave system is unknown, but every spring new entries and passages could be formed by snowmelt runoff. My name is August and I'm a professional nature guide and biologist. I've always been fascinated by exploring new places. That curiosity was a big reason that I moved to Jämtland. Now join me as we enter the Coral Cave system. All right, people. Now we're in the Coral Cave. Welcome. And this is called the sand bed, this place here. And it's named after the sand here on the floor, flushed in through the sinkholes outside. So all this sand is from the outside, not from the cave. And the thing transporting the sand in here is the water that forms the cave. And on the walls here, and in the roof, you can also see these facets here, made by the water when it flows through. And from this formation, you can actually determine which way the water has been flowing, and also approximate speed of the water. Yeah. So now we're in the ice chamber, named after all these beautiful ice formations, both behind you, those curtains, and the stalactites here, and these stalagmites up there. And this ice is formed when 4-degree water comes through the rock out into the cave, where cool air is sucked into the cave, flowing through here, up further on. And that freezes the water into these beautiful formations here. But now let's continue. Okay, now we're in the attic. And the attic is the oldest part of the cave. And here we have some formations. These stalactites and this stalagmite that's flowed out like this. And in this cave, these formations are quite small due to the ice age that melted here a few thousand years ago, flushing away all of these formations. And they have only had the time to grow since after that ice age. And now we're continuing this way here. So just follow me. Yeah, now we're in the main tunnel, and this place is called the bar. And the names of the places in the cave and the name of the cave, they're actually given by the first explorer to visit those parts of the cave or the cave itself. And another example of those names is here. This place up here. It's the drinking tunnel. And it's actually filled with water for 8 meters. So if you want to go out there, you have to swim for 8 meters until you get to the other side. Now we're continuing this way. Yes. Now we're at the start of the main tunnel. And this cave, the Coral Cave, was first named the Golden Creek Cave. But when they realized that the Golden Creek wasn't the only creek that flowed into the cave, they changed the name. And they changed it and named it after these corals, the formations that are unique to this cave that you can see actually above you here in the ceiling, up here. And these are formed when calcite is pushed out of the rock, and they extend all the way from here down into the coral tunnel behind you down there. And now we're moving out of the cave and going out underneath the Golden Creek itself. So just follow me. A unique place like this is not something we should be taking for granted. The Coral Cave is one of Sweden's hidden gems, and I've learned so much from it. I hope you now understand its value too. It's our responsibility to preserve nature for future generations. Thank you for taking part in this experience.